Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? Y'all know what it is, man. This your boy Tank be Choppin, back with another haircut video. Check it out, man. We're gonna be doing like a drop fade. He gonna be getting a little V in the back, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna blend that in. We're gonna trim the top a little bit. So nonetheless, man, let's go ahead and get into this haircut. FYI, this was a haircut that I did when I was out in San Antonio for the world-class Barber Expo. This is my man Rick from Blurred by the Bay, the Blurred Barber. He puts together Blurred by the Bay, and he also helps other people put together events like Barber Expos and whatnot. So with that being said, man, we're gonna jump straight into this haircut. As y'all can see, I'm taking my water bottle, saturating the top because we are gonna go ahead and trim the top a little bit. So we're gonna saturate the top, trim the top. We're gonna do a little V fade. Excuse me. Do a little V fade, line up the beard. Let's go ahead and get into this video, man. So as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and take up a little bit of the top, and I'm trimming the top just a little bit. You know, I'm taking off maybe 1/4 of an inch or so, and I'm gonna do this all through the top of my client's head. And y'all gonna see me jump around a lot, and the reason why I'm doing it this way is, honestly, I was just in my vibe cutting, right? Like I was in my zone, really wasn't thinking about the camera. So a lot of times when I cut the top, I know about how much I'm taking off with each section, so I don't have to use guidelines every time. And that's just because I've been doing it for a while, right? So I'm not saying that you should do that. You should always put a guideline in and follow that. But once you do it for a good amount of time, you kind of know, you know, exactly how much you're taking off. So that's why I was jumping around a lot. But after we trim the top, I'm gonna go ahead and set in my initial bald guideline with my trimmer. These are the black Low Pro FX1s. If you want to purchase these or any other tools, you can go to fwbarbersupply.com. Use my discount code TANK10 on that website. But as y'all can see, we're just punching in that bald guideline, trying to set up this guideline for this V fade in the back. Now, even though I said we're doing a V fade, we're not gonna see the whole thing. Me and him were talking a lot. I didn't want to record the whole haircut because it was starting to take me a while. So I did only record one side, but y'all gonna see the finished product. And basically what you do to one side, you can do to the other. So don't overthink it when you're doing haircuts, right? Like whatever you do to one side, if y'all see one side, you can kind of get the gist of the idea, kind of get how to do the rest of the haircut. But now that we got the trimmer line in there, the bald guideline in there, we got everything taken down to that trimmer length. I'm gonna follow that up with the shaver. Once again, y'all know how I do with the shaver, guys. The closer I get to that bald guideline, I'm relieving a little pressure using a slight flick out motion, and I also come down with the shaver just to help soften that trimmer line up, or that razor line, whatever you wanna call it, just so it transitions into the blend a little easier. And then as you can see, we're doing the same thing on this side, just balding them out using that FX1 stick shaver. All right, now we're gonna actually start to do some blending. As y'all can see, I got those black Low Pro FX1s, got my lever all the way open, and I'm setting in another section coming up about 1/2 inch or so. You know, you can stretch it out a little more depending on how stretched you want the blend, but I'm gonna be coming up about, you know, 1/2 inch or so, maybe a little more. But we're setting in that guideline, and then we're gonna proceed to blend this line out by closing our lever halfway and then closing it all the way and working our way down. So as you can see right now, I got my lever closed, halfway closed, and then I'm just coming halfway into that section. As y'all saw me do there, I did open the lever, but now I'm adjusting it closed. And you could do lever play as you see me doing. I'm doing a little bit of lever play, but I'm just adjusting my lever closed little by little, working my way down until this section gets blended out. And that's basically gonna be what you do for every section. Start off open, adjust it closed, little by little, working your way down. So as you can see here, I got my number 1 guard, and like I said, I'm going in with my clipper open, setting in my next section. As you can see, I am dropping it in the back, still following that same shape that I created with my trimmer. And then once we got this section put in there the way I want it, we're gonna proceed to close our lever and start attacking the bottom line in this section. Now, this will not get that line out completely. We may have to go in with the half guard, and you'll see me do that here in a bit as well. But a lot of times the clipper open doesn't blend into the one. You are gonna have to use a half guard or a zero guard, unless you do a little bit of corner blending or do a lot more flicking out. So just FYI guys, if you're having trouble between the clipper open and one guard, remember you're gonna have to use that half guard to really get that part to look nice. And that is what we're doing here. Here is my half guard or my zero guard, 1/16 guard, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going in with my clipper three notches open. It's not all the way open and it's not halfway open. It's about 3/4, 3 notches open. And as you can see, I'm just adjusting my lever, attacking certain parts in this blend that I feel is necessary, that I need to attack with that half guard. And as you can see, this section of the blend is starting to get blended out. Once that is done, I'm gonna take my number 2 guard lever open and really start to blend into the bulk. Now, he doesn't like his haircut to be too flared out, so I am gonna do some clipper over comb here in a little bit as well, just to kind of square up the look. You know, sometimes people like their blends to be a little more flared. Some people like a little more boxed, and some people like it to go with the shape of the head. So me personally, I like them when they come like kind of straight up, like clipper over combing type thing, you know, like you kind of square it off. But it's to each his own, right? So whatever the client wants, you try to deliver. But after we went in with the 2 guard open and then closed, I'm attacking this middle line, the line in between the 1 guard open and the 2 guard closed with my 1.5 guard. Same thing like I said earlier guys in the previous section. Just like you needed the half guard, you're gonna need the 1.5 to help blend that together. I mean, you can blend the 1 open into a 2, but just make it easier on yourself and use the 1.5 guard. And now that that is done, I'm using my 3 guard. And as you can see, I'm kind of floating this clipper, not really away. I'm just like coming up, you know, along that parietal ridge area. Just trying to clean up some of this bulk. And then once that is done, I'm gonna do a little bit of clipper over comb just because I don't want the hair to look too flared out. And once that is done, we're gonna blend the beard in. He doesn't like a real deep blend. He just really wanted to blend in the bald line into the beard. So that's basically what I'm doing here. Just clipper open, adjusting it closed little by little. And then we're gonna go ahead and line up what he has. Obviously, he kind of has a line put in there. So I'm just gonna follow what he has. I really can't. I mean, I can make it, I can bring the beard down, but I can't make it bigger. So I'm just following what he has, making sure he's got some nice sharp lines, cleaning it up underneath the neck. We're gonna clean up the lip and everything as well, just to make everything look super sharp. Once again, this was the day before the World Class Barber Expo, so he wanted to make sure he looked sharp for the show, you know what I'm saying? So we're just cleaning everything up for my man right here. And then we're gonna hit the vertical bar. He does not get the front edged up, just the vertical bar. But that's basically it for this video, man. Check it out, man. This is the finished product. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure and subscribe one time for your boy. Remember, guys, if you're in the Houston, Texas area, you can book with your boy, tankbchoppin.com. YouTube, I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.